Hi guys, my name is Brian Wong, and our patient today is Ryan Valenciano. Today I'm going to be Ryan's physical therapist, and he is going to be performing the Astrand submaximal cycle test, which is a submaximal cycle test used to predict maximum aerobic capacity, or VO2 max, using heart rate. Prior to testing, we determined that Ryan does not have any cardiovascular, metabolic, or renal disease, and has no signs or symptoms that are suggestive of those respective diseases. He regularly participates in exercise, about 40 minutes per day, about 4 days per week, and this is moderate to light exercise. So based on the ACSM algorithm, we determined that Ryan does not need any medical clearance prior to starting this test. Before he got on the bike, the seat height was adjusted to about the level of his greater trochanter, and his resting vitals were determined to be about 56 beats per minute for his heart rate and about 120/78 for his blood pressure. He has been warming up at about 25 watts for the last 3 minutes at 50 to 60 RPM, which is the lowest intensity for this bike model. But if his heart rate was above 120 or below 50, we would not start this test. Also, if his systolic blood pressure was above 200 or below 100, we would not start this test. And if his diastolic was above 110, we would also not start this test. His heart rate max was calculated to be about 191, which is normal for a 24-year-old male, and 60 to 85% of that is 114 to about 162, and that is the target range that we are trying to aim to meet today. So based on the ACSM recommendations for conditioned male, we are going to start this test, and we're going to increase the wattage up to 150 watts. Ryan, how are you doing?
Doing good today.
Doing good? All right, we're going to go up. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right,
Let's start.
Let's hit it. So now we are about 150 watts. We will be measuring his vitals, which would be his heart rate, his blood pressure, and his rate of perceived exertion every 2 to 3 minutes. So we will be measuring at minutes 3, minutes 5, and minutes 6. At any point during this test, Ryan, if you feel you don't feel good, let me know, and we'll stop this test immediately. And also, if there are any signs or symptoms that are abnormal, we would stop this test immediately. Here's it, Ryan. How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Doing good? How's this intense? How's this wattage for you?
It's pretty intense, but I think I can hold it.
Okay, sounds good. So we are coming up on minute 2. In about 30 seconds, we're going to take his heart rate, and then we are going to take his rate of perceived exertion, and then his blood pressure. He does it. You're doing great. You're doing great, Ryan. We are going to do this for about 6 minutes, and hopefully when we reach, hopefully this measurement that I'm about to take, if you're within that 114 to 162, you can continue to increase, but if not, we have to increase the workload a little bit more to get you within that range. All right?
Sounds good.
Okay. Sounds good. So I'm going to be taking your heart rate right now. Go ahead and relax your arm for me. Okay, relax for me. Very good. And his heart rate is about 130 right now, so we are within submaximal range. Ryan, based on this chart, what would your rate of perceived exertion be?
Oh, it'd be a 12 right about now.
12? Okay, sounds good. All right. And now I'm going to be taking your blood pressure, okay? Go ahead and rest your arm on my shoulder. Go ahead and relax for me. Okay. That's it. You're doing great. Thank you. How's everything going so far?
Yeah, feeling good.
Doing good? Perfect. Alright. So you're within your submaximal range with which is about 114 to 162. We clocked you at about 131, 132. So we're gonna have you do this for about 3 more minutes. I need to take two more measurements at minutes 5 and minute 6, and if those measurements are within 5 beats per minute in terms of your heart rate, we can stop this test and you can cool down. All right.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take your heart rate again. Right now, go ahead and relax your arm for me. Relax. Good. Perfect. Okay, so now we got you at about 135. Based on this chart, how's your rate of perceived exertion? What number would you give?
Oh, I'd be at about a 13 right now.
13? Good. Perfect. All right. I'm going to take your blood pressure. For me. Okay. You're doing great. Go ahead and put that back there. Alright. Alright, last one. I think we said we should get you good. Okay, go ahead and relax for me. Good. Alright. Last one, Ryan. How's your RPE?
Right around 13 still.
Right around 13 still. Okay, perfect. And good. Guys, I got your heart rate about 138. Then we're gonna take one more blood pressure reading just to make sure everything is good, and then we'll cool you down. Perfect. Alright, Ryan, we're going to just drop you all the way back down to 25 watts.
Alright.
You are within steady state, and your cool down is going to be about 2 to 3 minutes, okay?
Sounds good.